The Mountaineers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will get first crack at it today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Mountaineers offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard runners.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, the power run here. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do it, breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touchdowns.
Yeah, 1 yard off there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, looking to pass.
Let's go.
Move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Pulls it in.
I was about to say, man, he better catch that.
They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive. feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Turning it on! Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job in ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it to keep possession.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle, it's Nicholas. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Buys a little time. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown 49ers.
And they pay off the drive with the touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
After that,
what the fuck is he doing, bro?
Just about set to kick it away again. From inside the 10, here he comes.
Oh,
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Swan. He slings it deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Here on 3rd down. Offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
got it.
Grabbed near the marker. It's Dozier. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Mountaineers are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Finds his man. It's Strowman. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to throw again. He's open on the right. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive,
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
In there.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out, but this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 7 over Western Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. These little games can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The 49ers can really attack on this second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Burris. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McGee. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Burris. Breaks the tackle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's McGee. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. They're going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rutledge. Runs through a tackle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The 49ers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Finds his tight end. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the 49ers have pushed it inside the 20. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The 49ers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Niners!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why...
It's a seam wide open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Might be looking to run. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Swan. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Barnes. And he's wrestled to the ground. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
And the Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, App State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Burris. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Burris. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
You know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
He leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Charlotte. And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Catch in the middle. It's McGowan. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. And the 49ers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Charlotte! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Dozier. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
Scanning the field, it's Swan. He'll take a deep shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Dozier. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Quarterback may change this route. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Mountaineers. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up into 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Nicholas. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. The short hands, it's McGowan. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to... breaks into the open. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. And now they regain the lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. From the gun. Give on the inside. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Swan. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter. Now you're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Rutledge. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting.
Turning it on! And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burris. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone when my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Grabbed over the middle. It's McGowan. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Looking to the big tight end. That's reeled in. It's McGee. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's caught inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The 49ers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back and leaves it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown 49ers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Making side adjustments here. Rushes on him. He's got the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Swan. That's caught. It's Dozier. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. With the catch, it's Barnes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talk.
More than 3,000 feet above sea level in the North Carolina mountains is Kid Brewer Stadium. The Rock, home to the Appalachian State Mountaineers, and Boone is ready for this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cougars offense will have the opening possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So Appalachian State's offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to throw. It's Swan. He's got his man across the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
The Mountaineers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive. Oh, he's got some space. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Power football with the run. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
Quick spin on the run. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Swan. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Grabs it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Kennesaw State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Gets it out fast. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Cougars come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Gonna swing it on second down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's third and goal and third and long. Here comes the heat. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. To throw, it's Swan. Firing to the right, complete. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to come.
There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, App State.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capital 43-yard run for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They go to the ground. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Voorhees. At midfield, he's got room.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Time to take a shot. Hits him in stride at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run it on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for the offense. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar! Well, they started with horrible field position. ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's Dozier. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Dozier. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Washington State.
A really nice job on their final drive of the 1st half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Dropping back, it's Swan. Here's the pressure. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll go back to the ground. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the 1st half. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the 2nd half.
17, App State 14.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unloads it left. Got a man. It's Stroman. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Slithers into space. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They take the lead with the 6.
Running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Under fire. Finds the tight end. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's Swan. Oh, he makes the catch. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. It's caught. There he goes. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. And he's got it! Touchdown, App State!
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a...
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 10 over Kennesaw State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. That's caught. It's Freeman. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
This coaching staff is trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're on top by 8. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
I I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown.
Breaks into the open. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Plows through the defense. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Fires to the right. He's got it. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Washington State going quickly.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Freeman. Tackled there by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Split backs here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's complete. Got some room to run. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Swan. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to blast their way in. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, obviously this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Freeman. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Give to the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. It'll be third and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The kick is on its way. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Swan. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He'll pull it down and run. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Offense in a split backfield. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Let's go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Freeman. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Rushes on him. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Back to throw. It's Swan. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm